இங்கிலீஷ்ல கரெக்ட் சென்டென்ஸ் ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் எப்படி உருவாக்குறதுன்னு ஒரு ஃபார்முலா இருக்குது. அந்த ஃபார்முலா இன்னைக்கு நான் உங்களுக்கு சொல்லி கொடுக்க போறேன். அதை யூஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா அந்த ஃபார்முலாவை எவ்ரி டைம் your sentence structure in English will be correct. அப்போ நீங்க ஸ்போக்கன் இங்கிலீஷ்ல எக்ஸ்பர்ட் ஆயிருவீங்க. சோ அதை எப்படின்னு நான் சொல்லி கொடுக்க போறேன். So first let us find out what is a sentence. வாக்கியம்னு சொல்லுவாங்கல்ல தமிழ்ல. What is a sentence? Sentence means minimum two, or you can add more words, but they should have a meaning, they should make sense. For example, we can say Priya studies. அப்படின்னா only two words, but it makes sense. தமிழ்ல என்ன சொல்லுவோம்? பிரியா படிக்கிறாள். Okay, so that is a perfect sentence. அந்த sentenceல there are two words, and those two words have two important functions. What are those functions? I'm going to explain to you. Now, before all of that, let's go to our quiz. Let me tell you the answer for the previous quiz question. This time, many of you did not answer. I want all of you to help yourself become an expert. Answer the quiz question. யோசித்து பாருங்க. Every day நம்ம ஏதாச்சும் ஒன்று செய்யணும்ல. So, if you answer the quiz question, you have done something for 10 seconds to improve your spoken English, to improve your communication skills, to improve your English skills. So, don't take this lightly. It's a small thing. Do it. Okay. Now, last time I gave you a sentence saying, fill in the blank. Okay. The sentence was, worked very hard on his project to meet the deadline. So this is the correct answer. Hard is the word. What is the meaning of hard? Do you know what is the meaning of hard? Yes. Kadinama udaithan, to meet the deadline. What is the meaning of hardly? Hardly is the opposite of hard. That is only hardly. Okay, so now you know when to use hard and when to use hardly, because a lot of people get confused with these two words. All right, today since we are talking about sentences, I am going to give you a jumbled up sentence. I want you to rearrange these words to make a perfect sentence. Okay, so here are the park, every, runs, evening, he, in, the. Use these to make a perfect sentence. Arrange it and type it in the comments. Okay, so you would have learned something. Now, all right, this is all good. We are learning spoken English so that we can speak in the office perfect spoken English. But are you looking for your dream job? Do you want to switch your job? Or are you a fresher and you need to get a job? Then what else do you require? You require a resume. I have been in HR in the recruitment industry, and I've been doing leadership hiring. So I know exactly how a resume should be presented. If you want to enhance your resume, if you want a fresh resume, if you want me to look at your resume and tell you what to change, email me and I will make you an awesome resume with which you can get your dream job. Okay, let's continue with our lesson. Now, before we move on, I have to tell you a story about how I learned Hindi. Now, when I was a professor in the college, we had to conduct exams. So, there were two teachers put in charge. Okay, one was a Hindi professor and it was me in English. She did not know any English and I couldn't speak Hindi. I was like you. I knew how to read, I knew how to write, because it was my second language, but I could not speak fluently. Then she taught me how to speak in Hindi. And that time I realized that Indian languages have different sentence structures, unlike English. Okay, so that is when I learned this magic formula of how to change the structure in Indian languages. And that can be used for Tamil also. So today I'm going to teach you that formula. Just hold on. Okay. Now, I said we had a simple sentence. What was the sentence? Priya studies. Priya padikiral. So I said there are two words and these two words have two functions. So what are the functions of these two words? She is the subject and studies is the verb. Verb means action word. Okay, so instead of verb, I will say action. So it is easier to understand. Alright, Tamil same dane. First comes the subject and then comes the verb or the action. Priya studies. In Tamil, Priya padikiral. Subject and action word. That is simple. It is the same as English. But when we add more details to a sentence, the structure changes. What details can we add to any sentence? Let us say we are going to add the time, we are going to add where, we are going to add what are they doing. When you add these details, the structure changes. Okay, for Tamil. So let me give you the Tamil sentence first. So I am going to add some details to Priya studies. Priya ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் English படிக்கிறாள். So what happened? Where's the subject? Subject is Priya first. Okay, beginning of the sentence. Then we have all the details. What? Every day she studies English. Okay? நம்ம இதை எப்படி சொல்வோம்? ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் English படிக்கிறாள். So what happened to the action word? Where is padikiral? It moved from next to the subject. It moved right to the end of the sentence. So this is how it is in Tamil. Nambalku already இது தெரியும். I don't have to explain. I am explaining this so that when it comes to English, you will know what is the difference. புரிஞ்சுட்டா? Okay, it's very simple. You don't know tension at all. தமிழ்ல எப்படி பேசுவோம்? நம்ம அதை டிரான்ஸ்லேட் பண்ணா தப்பாயிரும். ஆனா இங்கிலீஷ்ல it is very simple. It does not change. So at the beginning what I said, Priya studies. So what is it? Subject plus the action right next to each other. In the fingers vechkonga ipdi. They are together. Always the subject and the action will be together. They stick together. Whereas in Tamil, they get separated. And the details come in the middle. So let me give you that sentence in English. Priya studies English every day. Subject Priya studies together, then the details. So, English every day. In Tamil, what happens? Priya ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் English படிக்கிறாள். See, it has come to the end. We have the details here and it is separated. Priya and the action. So this is all the difference. Just always remember, look at my finger and keep it in your mind. They are together. Subject and the action word always remains together in the English sentence structure. The structure is always together. இதை நீங்க ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கினீங்கன்னா, இந்த ஃபார்முலா கத்துக்கினீங்கன்னா, always you will be able to make correct sentences. Now let me tell you one more thing. So this is only for straightforward simple sentences. It is not for questions and other types of sentences. Okay, now if you're going to ask me, are the details also come in a different order? They do, but don't worry about that now. First you learn this. Always think a sentence pesumbodhu you have to keep the in English subject and the action word, that is the verb, together in the sentence. That is the simple magic formula to make perfect, correct sentences in English. I think this lesson would have helped you. I'm sure. If it helped you, share it with your friends. And also, I'm going to leave a phrases video. Go and watch that. Make sentences. As you make sentences, as you speak, that is when you will improve in your communication skills. I will see you next time and all the best.